Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Yubi, and I know it's been a while. I've been a little bit busy and then also I haven't been well. As you can hear, my voice is a bit husky, but you know what, that's not gonna throw me back. I am back. So let's jump right into the video. Today's video is going to be a get to know me tag. I kind of feel like you guys should get to know me a little bit, know who I'm all about, just a little bit about me basically. So I've got some questions and I'm going to try to answer them to the best of my ability. So let's go. The first question says, when did you last cry? The last time I actually cried was on Friday at my friend's wedding. Like I said, my friend got married and it was just so emotional. My friend's Nigerian, and as part of the tradition, the girl's supposed to kneel down in front of her parents, and then as the bridesmaids would kind of stand behind her and as the parents pray for her. So as her mum was praying for her, I just saw her like crying, and her sister was next to me and she started crying, and I'm trying to comfort her, and I just started crying. And then everyone just started crying, and it was just like it was like serious crying. Like it wasn't like no little, it was like sobbing crying. So yeah, we're just all behind her just crying. And you know what, it wasn't a bad cry, it was like a happy what do they call it, tears of joy. So we're all happy for her. So yeah, that was the last time I cried, on Friday. Do you have kids? Yes, I've got kids. I've got 3 boys, 3 wonderful boys, 6, 4 and 20 months old. So yes, I've got 3 children. If you were another person, would you be your own friend? Like, yeah, of course I would. I'll be my own friend. I love myself. Not in a bad way, but I think I'm a nice person. I'm fun to be around. I'm caring. So yeah, I definitely would be my own friend. You know what, something I've actually said before, it's like, oh, I would love to have another me. So I've actually wanted to be a twin, an identical twin. So yeah, if I can't be an identical twin, I would definitely like to have a friend just like me. So yeah, definitely. Do you use sarcasm a lot? Yeah, I do. If you know me, I'm always sarcastic, and sometimes I say it sounding really serious, but I'm not. I'm just joking around. And I use it a lot, and most times I'm sarcastic. People actually believe me, which is so funny. So yeah, I do use sarcasm a lot. What is the first thing you notice about people when you first meet them? When I first meet people, I think I notice their personality. I try to kind of like assess them and see the kind of person they are. Are they people I can be friends with, someone I can hang around with, someone cool, so because obviously if they're not really, if you're not really gelling with them, then you can't really be their friend. So yeah, I always try to like find out what their personality is like. Are they funny? Are they fun? Are they intelligent? Can I gain some sort of knowledge from them? So yeah, definitely their personality is something I notice. Scary movie or happy ending? I prefer happy ending. I can't do scary movies because I can get home and then I have a nightmare about it. Especially the Nigerian movies. Oh my gosh. Especially when the light goes off and you're sleeping. It's almost like you can see the characters in your room. Like, no, I can't do scary movies at all. And I get this whole episode of this for like a week when I'm just so scared. I'm like, can you, my poor sister, I'm like, Nia, can you follow me upstairs? Can you follow me to the toilet? Because I was so scared. So no, I can't do scary movies at all. What is the colour of your eye? My eyes are brown. I used to say black like many years ago, but then I realised your eyes are not actually black, because when in summertime when the sun reflects into your eyes, you notice they're a bit brown. So yeah, your eyes are brown, but then, well, my eyes are brown. They're just really dark brown. So yeah, I wish I had hazel eyes though, but hey. Do you have any special talent? Special talent? I don't personally think I've got a special talent, but I'm gonna tell you what people say. A lot of people say like I'm talented in the sense where I can do loads of things with my hands. So like I can do hair, I can do makeup, I bake, I can't think of right now, but yeah, I can do a lot of things with my hand. I'm very crafty, I'm very creative, so people are like, wow, you're really talented, you can do a lot of things. So but personally I don't think I can personally I don't think I'm that I'm talented, like, you know, I don't know, like sing or do a headstand on one finger or do the split. It's kind of talented, but yeah, that's what I think anyway. Where were you born? I was born in Ghana. Yes, I'm Ghanaian. I was born in Ghana, raised up in Ghana, and came here when I was about 9 years old. So yes, I am a Ghanaian. But most of the time I get people ask me, oh, are you Nigerian? I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, oh, yes, you are. I'm like, are you telling me? Yeah, well, people do say I'm Nigerian. Or I get some, like, the older ones, like, just speak to me in the Nigerian dialect. And I'll be like, I don't understand. And they'll be like, oh yes you do, stop pretending, oh you're one of those ones that have just come here and then now acting like you can't speak your language. And I'm like I really don't understand. I'm like, seriously don't understand. So yeah, I am Ghanaian. Yay! Do you have any siblings? Yes, I've got siblings. I am the middle child, and I've got an older brother and a younger sister, so there's just 3 of us. What are your hobbies? Hobbies, well, my hobbies kind of relate to what I do. My hobbies are just to bake and perfecting my craft, finding out what I can do new to kind of make myself stand out. So yeah, those, I would say that's my hobby. I'm just always, you know, whipping up a new recipe, practicing a new skill. So in my spare time, that's what I do. So yeah, that's possibly my hobbies. Do you have any pets? No. I don't have any pets currently. We used to have fishes actually, but it just kept on dying. And I'm like, what are we doing wrong to these fishes? They just keep on dying. So we currently don't have any. We just kind of gone on a fish like break, like no more fishes for now. So the kids haven't really been asking for it. The only reason I think I got fishes the first time for Joel. I think it was for Christmas. I got him fishes, and you know, he will just go to the tank and keep on like pushing the tank or feeding the fishes, God knows what. But yeah, we've had fishes for a while, but we've not had fishes anymore. And I'm currently thinking of actually getting maybe a smaller tank and then getting them fishes again, because this tank we've got is massive and it's a lot of work actually cleaning the tank and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, we've kind of had a fish break. And yeah, when I was younger, I actually had a cat. I had a pet cat called Sharon. It was a cute little ginger cat. I remember one of the neighbours had, the cat had given birth to loads of kittens. So I was like, oh, the cat's so nice. Like, oh, here, there you go, have it. I was like, wow, I can have it. Yeah, so I took it home. You know, I used to feed the cat milk. It was so cute, guys. It's so funny how I used to love them now, but now I can't stand them. Like outside my house, there are dozens of cats and I'll just run away from them. My little boy Ethan just chases after them like he loves them, but now I just don't like them. But when I was younger, yeah, I liked cats actually, but not anymore. So no, currently I don't have any fishes, and my children are not really they're not really into pets. They're scared of dogs, they're scared of cats. Other than the fishes, yeah. So if they ever wanted anything, yeah, then I'll possibly think about getting them something that I'm not scared of. But yeah, so other than that, we're sticking to fishes. How tall are you? Okay, how tall am I? The last time I checked, and I don't think I've grown ever since then, I'm 5'4" basically, but I've always thought I was taller. Like growing up, I used to be quite tall out of all my friends. I think maybe because all my friends were short. Yeah. Maybe because all my friends were short and I was the only tall one. So yeah, that's possibly why I looked and felt like I was a tall person, but possibly not. But yeah, and then also growing up I was quite slim and tall. So yeah, I was slim, so you looked taller. But then now I've gone that way, so now I'm kind of gone this way rather than that way. So yeah, that's what's happened. What were your favourite and worst subjects in high school? My worst subject, guys, is science. Oh, I hate science so much. And it's so ironic because Nathaniel is amazing at science. He recently got like a certificate for doing really well in science. I hate science so much. And it didn't help that my science teacher was annoying. He was Ghanaian, and all my friends used to make fun of me. They were like, oh, Lorena, look, that's your dad, he's your dad, and he used to just pick on me. Like, I don't know if it's just because I was Ghanaian, so he just felt a duty to me or something, but he would just pick on me. He would know I don't know the question and he would just pick on me to answer that question and just make me look stupid because I wouldn't have the answer. So yeah, partly why I just hated science, because of him, and I just didn't like the subject. The subject I loved was PE. Oh my gosh, I loved PE so much. I never missed a PE session. If I was sick and I couldn't go into school and the day fell on a day where I had PE, I'll be so sad. I just could not miss PE, and I just did not understand all the children that just would not come in school with a PE kit. Like, how could you not love PE, guys? I loved PE so much. I loved PE so much that I joined PE after school club, where we used to go to other schools and like play tournaments and like compete with other schools. I loved PE so much. So that was my favourite subject, PE, and science was... What would you, or have you already named your children? Well, my first son is called Joel, my second son is Nathaniel, and my baby is called Ethan. So those are their names. You know, before they were born, I never had a name that I said, okay, maybe I will call my children XYZ. I never pre-planned their names. The name just came about, and they're all biblical names. But my last son, Ethan, I actually wanted him to be called Mason, but then his dad was like, no, I want him to become called... He didn't like the name of Mason. He didn't like the meaning of Mason, because like Mason is like, you know, like a mason, a worker, sort of, like, you know. So he's like, no, I don't like the meaning behind that name. So I was like, but I love it. I really loved it. So it kept on going up and down. And I thought, okay, do you know what, you know, because I got to kind of pick Joel and Nathaniel. We both picked it together, but I think I had, let's say, a bit higher percentage as to choosing the names. So I thought, okay, you get to pick Ethan. So then Mason is still his name, is still his middle name. So his first name isn't Mason, but then I still got to have the Mason in his name. What sports do you play or have you played? Currently I play no sports. No sports. The only sports I play is chasing after Ethan when he does a run on the high streets and I have to do a sprint to catch him. I don't play no sports. But sports I did play were netball, basketball, rounders, but most so the two were netball and basketball. I was really good at those games. So I used to even go compete with other schools. I joined the school netball club team, and I loved it. I actually wish I could do that again, you know. I actually miss it. What did you want to become when you grow up? So as a child, what did I want to do when I was growing? I remember when my dad actually asked me, I was like, what would you like to be when you grow up? Because he was just like that. He just wanted to know what, you know, he just wanted to know so that he can kind of direct me the path in which I wanted to go to. And I can remember I was like, oh, I want to become, I want to read the news. I didn't know what it was called then. I was like, I want to sit in front of the TV, in front of the camera, and I want to read the news. And I was like, oh yeah, that's, you know, that's you being a journalist and being a newsreader. And I was like, yeah, that's it. That's what I want to become. So then, you know, just naturally, I just was drawn into that field. So even in high school, I did media studies for my GCSEs, and I got an amazing grade at that. And I didn't even revise for that subject, guys. It just came so naturally. I just did so well in that subject in comparison to science, you know. And then in college, I studied media publishing, and I did really well. I think I got a distinction merit, and you know, I was quite proud of that, which then led me to uni. And then in uni I studied journalism and media, which I did really well, you know, surrounding all what I was going through, which I think I got about a T1, and I was really proud of that actually. So yeah, so that's something I've always wanted to do. I kind of went through that path until now that I'm currently doing something totally different, and I'm just baking, and but it's something you know, it's always there. I can always go back to it. I was really good at what I did, and yeah, who knows, I might go back into it somehow. I might combine it with what I'm currently doing. That's a good thing about the media aspect. You can always combine it into any field. In terms of the baking, I can combine it somehow. So yeah, it's something I can do in the future. So watch this space. Do you fear of something? If so, what is it? My biggest fear, I would say, is failure. Failure is just oh Lord, it scares me actually talking about it right now. I am so scared of failing, and I think this has just been brought on ever since I became a mum, and having 3, you know, young ones looking up to you. You can't afford to fail. Like, there's no room for that. So failing is something that's always on my mind. I just cannot fail them. So that's more, you know, my thing. Just I cannot fail them. I just have to keep striving. Even when my legs chopping off, I'm still at it. Even when I can't even move, I'm still at it. So, you know, failing is just a big no. So yeah, failing is something I'm really scared of. Just not being able to fulfill plans for my children or plans for me, so on and so forth. So failing is something I really fear. And another thing I fear is actually snakes and mice and rats and reptiles. I cannot do them, guys. I've actually smashed my phone because I saw a snake on my phone. I just screamed and just threw the phone, and yeah, the screen smashed, costing me a lot of money to fix. So no, I can't do all of those things. What is the one thing that motivates you? Well, I've got 3. My 3 things that motivate me are my boys. Yes, the 3 of them, they motivate me like there's no other, guys. They really keep me on track. They keep me focused. When I'm just looking track, I just look at them like, yep, back on, back onto the game. Like, keep your hair focused. These boys just keep me on track. They keep me sounded. They keep me grounded. And I think I needed that, honestly, because if I didn't have children, I always think, what would I be doing if I had no kids? Where will I be? Will I have my business? Will I be where I am? Like, what will I be doing in my life, guys? I just don't know. So they keep me so motivated, so focused, and I'm so grateful to them. And I'm sure, you know, all you other parents out there can relate that your kids are your motivation, and, you know, they're the best things ever. Assume that you have to eat only 1 meal for the rest of your life. What would it be? If I had to eat that 1 meal for the rest of my life, what would it be? I'd love to say rice, but I know rice obviously is not a meal. So what could it... Oh Lord, this is hard. Do you know, I'm just gonna say rice. Or what kind of rice? I don't know. Maybe fried rice. Yeah, I don't know. Probably rice. Rice and stew. Yeah, I can eat rice and stew for the rest of my life. I eat rice all day, every day. So if I had to pick that 1 meal, it's gonna have to be rice. What is the most emotional moment in your life? The most emotional moment in my life was when I had my son, Joel. It was so emotional, guys. I don't know if it's because I was high on drugs. The epidural was just where, I don't know what it was, but I was so emotional. Like, I've never felt that kind of emotional before. Like, I just hadn't. Also because prior before his birth, I was going through so much, and him being born was just like, oh, finally he's here. All that pain, all that stress, everything, he's just here, and he was just so perfect. And then he wasn't breathing, he wasn't crying. So then I'm just like, why is my baby not crying? Why is he not crying? So I was like emotional crying, like, why is he not? I'm happy because he was born, then I'm crying because it's not crying, and then I'm crying because of all the, you know when, guys, you've been through something so much, and then, you know, the end result is just amazing, and you just like cry because you're just that relief. It was just like all the emotion in one. So that was when I was like, that's the most emotional moment of my life. What's the best age for a man to be married? I say for men to be married, I will say 30, because men do not mature on time compared to us women. So I think I would say by 30 they should have been a bit more mature and a bit more settled. They should have achieved some of the things they wanted to achieve, you know, played around, done all sorts. And I think 30 is quite a good age to marry somebody a bit young, and then you grow together. So I think 30 for men is good. And then it's the same question, but then for women, so what age is best for a woman to get married? And I'll say for women, I'll say possibly 27, because 27, you're not so old, you're not so young. Most men probably want to get married from 25, but I think 27 is like it's really a good age, because you'd have finished uni, you'd have possibly gotten a good career, you know, saved up a bit of money, you'd have probably travelled, you know, just explored a bit. So I say 27 is a good age for a woman to be married. Would you rather win a lottery or have the perfect job? Like, guys, come on, do I really need to tell you this? Of course a lottery, like, who don't? Like, guys, I would win a lottery over and over than that perfect job, because I say, once you've got that lottery, you can create that perfect job, like, duh. So why kill yourself in that perfect job working for someone, and you can just, when you can just have that lottery to create the perfect job? Where are we not all working to enable ourselves to, you know, work for ourselves and be free and be relaxed and not have to answer to anybody? So yeah, definitely lottery all the way. And then my last question is, what advice would you give your younger self? My younger self. Let's take my sister, because my sister, look at my sister like my younger self, and all the things I did wrong, I always try to like speak to her so that she doesn't make those same mistakes. So to my younger self, I would say, don't rush life, because I feel like I did rush certain things in life. Like I remember me and my friends were talking like, oh, I can't wait to be 21, I can't wait to wear makeup, I can't wait to do this. And then now I've you know, I can't wait to live alone, you know, all of that kind of things. Like, don't rush life. If, you know, in doubt, speak to somebody. Speak to your older sisters, your older siblings, your parents. If you can't speak to your parents and you have older siblings, speak to them, because they would advise you better than your friends. Don't listen to your friends. Yeah, don't listen to your young friends. So, you know, speak to someone more mature. Explore life. Don't get into relationships too early. And yeah, just enjoy life. Just don't rush life, and just enjoy it, because everything has its time and it will happen. So don't rush it, because then you'll just regret it, and there's nothing bad in life than having regrets. So just enjoy life. We've reached the end of the video, guys, so I'd like to say thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. Until the next video, bye.